Hi everybody, welcome to week 8 of our class, which runs from Wednesday, July 5th to Tuesday, July 11th. Alright, now we're going to be getting into hypothesis testing. Last time we went into confidence level testing. Now we're going to apply it to hypothesis testing. This is where now we're going to see if there is a statistically significant difference either between groups or among groups, and that's what you'll be learning. You'll be learning that an independent variable will be introduced into at least one group. That's the treatment that might influence behavior, and you'll be learning more about that. This is where I think research gets really exciting, because when I was an elementary school teacher, this is the type of research that I used to do, hypothesis testing, to see if there was a statistically significant difference between or among the groups that consisted of my students. Alright, I think you got my vital information. I think by this time you know to ask the professor. A lot of you have been using that, which I appreciate. And hopefully you've been using the statistical tutors to help you with the calculation of the data. Alright, you should be at this time with the critical review assignment finished writing your report so you can proofread it. Just to let you know, I do not start grading the critical review assignment reports till after the due date. So if you have already submitted but you decided maybe I should submit another draft, I will read and grade the most recent report that you submit. So I do not start grading till after the due date. So this gives you time to submit and resubmit. But once the due date's over, you cannot submit. That's the one I will grade. And if you wish to use the Turnitin website, this is information about that. Alright, your only assignment this week, besides continuing working on the critical review assignment, is Quiz 8, which is due Tuesday, July 11th. And we'll go there now. Alright, let me bring this up. Alright, I'm already at week 8 from the content section. Again, like I've always been suggesting, start at the top, work your way down through the various folders. I believe this is my PowerPoint. Hopefully they've been useful for you all. I highly recommend watching these presentations right here in this area. Alright, and let's go, scroll down. Let's go back to 9. Alright, again, your critical review assignment is if you scroll down, this is your direction for your report. This is your article. So, okay. Here's the direction. Remember, there are 2 sections to the report. Your elements of the critique, which is just a summary of the article. And you got 1, 2, 3 sections. And it should not be more than 1.5 pages. If you type more than 1.5 pages, that means you're just telling too much for a summary. Basically, all you're going to do is answer these questions in paragraph form. You can use these, if you wish, as your subheadings. The subheadings are already here. Now, your second section, again, is the in-depth section, which is the most important. This is your analysis. Now, again, an analysis is what you think. There's no right or wrong answer. It's what you think, but you must support the yes and no questions with examples from the article to support what you are saying. So that's all this is and you're teaching the reader, me, what the article is all about. And I'm sure you'll have no problem. So again, you can use these as your headings, your subheadings, and just answer the questions in paragraph form. And again, please remember, do not quote. Do not use any quotes. If you use a quote, then you're going to have to explain what you have quoted. Paraphrase. Paraphrase. Always paraphrase. That shows that you understood what you were reading. And the whole article is between 5 and 6 pages, not including the title page. And it also doesn't include the reference section if you put one of those in there. Alright, let's go back to class. Alright, I'm going to scroll up. Let's go back. There was no discussion this week. Let's go to quizzes. And there is 2 practice 8 quizzes. If you wish to do those, you can go then to the statistical tutors for help. And here's quiz 8. And if you open it up, there are 13 questions. Every day I suggest you take some of the questions and answer them. What's good about these quizzes, it already gives you a clue or a hint what the problem's going to be about. So that's an advantage to you. And again, you have a whole week to complete. And again, I think you all know the tutors. And here's your turn it in. And hopefully you've been using those. All right, let's go back here. I want to scroll up. I think I said about all I need to say this week. Quiz 8, and continue working on your critical review assignment. All right, that's about all I have to say. This is Dr. Chasen, signing off.